Good morning. This is Dr. Kim speaking to the world. Welcome to my show. I thought that I need to talk more about the good news of God when I talked about in my earlier episode about Jesus, preaching of the good news of God. What is the good news of God for Jesus? When he talks about the good news, especially in Mark 1:15, right? The time is fulfilled. The kingdom of God has come near. So good news is about the kingdom of God. That's a real important thing. As we all know that Jesus' primary focus on his earthly ministry was about the kingdom of God. So what is the most important thing about his preaching about the kingdom of God, right? So how we understand this phrase, the kingdom of God? That must be the rule or the reign of God. It is not place thing. It is not about somewhere we go, but rather the question is, the rule of God is available and activated and workable for people. So the good news of God is about the rule or the reign of God. So simply, Jesus declares that now is the time, not yesterday, not tomorrow, and today. Just like a Lucan theme of, the preaching with focus on today. So Jesus declares today, now is the time that God is working. So God rules the world. When God rules the world, what's going to happen? Everything has to change, right? People had to change their mind and heart. Institutions, everywhere, everything must be changed in light of the rule of God. So the good news of God has to do with the rule of God. Jesus declares God rules the world and people now. So everything and everyone must submit to the good news of God, the rule of God, the reign of God. That's the primary thing. So in order to activate this teaching about the rule of God, Jesus himself shows the good work. He healed the sick, right? He taught people with parables. In many ways, he could do, just to proclaim this good news of God, the rule of God. That is what he did, in entire ministry, right? So again, let me emphasize, for Jesus, the good news of God is none other than the kingdom of God, right? So God ruled the world. So that is what I wanted to say more about when I, talked about in my earlier episode. So I think I have to finish now. I will come back with another topic. Hopefully the good news, understood by Paul. Thanks for listening. See you later. Bye-bye.